basically we're going to be showing the new, or maybe not the new, but the current way of giving cars to friends. So what I've got is the requirements for this are that you will need a nightclub, and in the nightclub you will also need a basement level 2 and level 1. Anything more than that you can obviously have the rest of them, but those two are the requirements for this part. And you'd also need an MOC with personal vehicle storage in the back in Bay 3. So what we're going to do is going to go over to the nightclub itself, and I'm going to go into just the actual garage part of it. So I'm just going to go over, click on nightclub, and then I'm going to go down and walk over towards the elevator or lift, depending on if American or not. So go to this. And just before I go to this, what I'm going to do is just double click my PlayStation button, and basically I've got a friend in the session who is populating, and what I need to do is basically just hover over them in the party and just ready to join them once I enter the elevator. So let me just do this quick. Go down to B2, double tap the PlayStation button, and basically spam through the message where I'm connected to him as joining. So I'm just going to check the joining again before I do this. And we're going to just test that to make sure it works faster. Every time we do that, it'll just come through that a little bit quicker. And then we'll load into the B2 without a map in the corner, which is exactly what we wanted to happen. Then we'll go down to the actual garage itself. Yes, yeah, you can stop populating now, that's fine. And then all I need to do is just drive a vehicle out. And we basically drive it back in. Choose B2. Have a flashing screen, which we then press triangle on, which then makes us jump through the map. And we see our car getting driven about over there. But we also just want to go to the interaction menu, and then down to kill yourself. Once that happens, this is the first part of the actual glitch, and you glitched out. So that part is done. So what we're going to do is make our way over to the normal spawning position of the cars. So I'm just going to steal a car over here and get ourselves over to there. So to do that, there is no mini-map, so you won't be able to see, but you just press options to the map itself. But it's around here. I think it's just exactly there. So we just make our way over to there. Right, so we're back now. So what we've done is I've got over to the spawn location. So if I click on my menu, it's just here. Just here, like I said, there's 3 actual houses all for sale normally up here. And what I do is I put my MOC just up the track here, but there's also lots of space for 2 or 3 others just there. And all I've done is I've got my friend to call out his car, bike that I'm going to get. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call something that I want to get rid of. So let's go to my mechanic.
You calling for some
And
wheels?
what I'll have,
I'm
hopefully
Johnny on the
somewhere,
spot. I'll
I
hook
think
you
probably in the facility, is a couple of LGs
I'll bring
that
it
I
by.
don't want. So get an LG. I have to hopefully guess where it gets spawned at, which looks like it's directly in front of my other MOC here. So jump in it. Get my my friend to jump in. Yeah. And then what he does is let me know when he's ready. And he's... Yeah, so just if he just stays on that message for me until I go to here. Press right, and then X. Then he gets out. Then I reverse back. He can stop doing it. Yeah, he can... Yeah. Then all I need to do now is still see the circle, run over to this, I enter alone. Then what I do is I've got a black loading screen, so I go and find and double join somebody on a different target mode. So I'm going to do that now and I'll be back in a second. Then when I'm back, I spawn invisible in the middle of the screen here. And then all I then need to do is literally just jump onto or into the car or bag that I want. And then spawn back in my MOC. So that's basically the end of that. All we would do now again is basically just rinse and repeat. So I'll walk out of here rather than taking the bike. And then all I will do is, you see my car just despawn in there. So that means that's gone. And I will just call in another LG and start all over again.